I'm Judy Shaw for NYSE Floor Talk. Joining me today is Mark Manduca. He is the Chief Investment Officer at GXO Logistics. Mark, it's great to see you. Thanks for joining me.
Judy, thank you so much for the time today.
A quick note to our viewers, this interview is for informational purposes only. The NYSE doesn't recommend any investments or investment strategies. Okay, so Mark, tell me, did GXO's first earnings results meet your expectations?
We're a new company. We're super excited, Judy, to have been listed on the New York Stock Exchange on the 2nd of August. We're barely 100 days old. Revenue beat expectations, EBITDA beat expectations, seeing strong growth across both those metrics, great strong free cash flow generation as a business. And of course, we got that AA rating from MSCI for ESG. We're really pleased with how this business is progressing. And we've got lots of opportunity in the long term to grow going forwards with those wonderful drivers behind us, those massive secular tailwinds of e-commerce, automation, and outsourcing. So we're very excited for the journey ahead, Judy.
Okay, so now supply chain, it's everywhere in the news. It's a huge challenge. What are you doing about it?
Two things you're seeing on the ground from the customers right now. If you look at the global supply chain issues, two things they want are e-commerce. They want more direct to consumer. They want to bypass brick and mortar. So this idea of taking that extra 2 to 6 weeks via brick and mortar channels, they don't want to do that. They want to get into the hands of the consumer as quickly as possible. So the demand for a third-party logistics provider such as GXO that has a backbone in e-commerce has really never been greater. That's the first thing. We're delighting our customers with our e-commerce expertise. The second thing is the demand for technology, not just the supply chain issues that you referenced, but also the labor availability issues. It means that there is a demand for finding technology in the right places in the warehouses.
Okay, so how is GXO helping to deliver Black Friday and the holidays?
Well, there's a couple of things. I think Christmas is first of all happening. I think the shape of peak is going to be different. What you're really going to see here, Judy, is you're going to see rather than the traditional 2 to 3 weeks, it's probably going to be more like 3 to 6 weeks in terms of a peak. So the shallower peak lump that you're going to get rather than this rather steep curve through the peak season. Christmas is happening, holiday season is happening. I think the choice for consumers will be less this year, but we're really fighting for our customers on the ground to make sure that we get the inventory through the warehouse as quickly as possible and into the hands of the consumer. That's why customers want this direct to consumer business model. That's why customers want e-commerce right now. So we're really fighting for our customers and delighting and pleasing them through this tough time.
Now, Mark, you mentioned technology in the warehouses. How do people work with robots in the warehouses?
So it's never a case of people versus robots. This is about making the environment more safe. This is about making the environment an easier place to work, doing less menial tasks, and really focusing on the fact that we are here to drive an excellent customer experience, but also an employee and teammate and team member experience. Your warehouses that you'll find with technology, 30% of our footprint has some form of technology attached to it. What you will see is that the warehouse becomes safer and it becomes more efficient. You get pick rates going through the roof. Pallets get delivered more quickly as a result of technology. So demand for technology has never been higher. We are seeing every single contract that we're writing at the moment from all those amazing customers that we talked about at our third quarter earnings. We've never seen more customers demanding technology. Every single customer right now is asking for some element of technology within their contracts. So it's really people working alongside robots rather than people versus robots. And I tell you, Judy, robots are here to save Christmas.
Okay, well, we definitely want Christmas to be saved. So, Mark, it's been wonderful to talk with you. Thanks for joining me on NYSE Floor Talk.
Thank you, Judy.